Yo people, what's going on? It's eManG45. Welcome once again to my YouTube channel. Like, comment, subscribe. Hit the notification bell for, of course, the notifications. I'm going to be doing shoe reviews on 3 particular shoes. But before I get onto that, my heart and condolences go out to my people, Tanzanian people, all across the globe, but mainly, of course, in Tanzania, for the loss of one of our great leaders, John Pombe Magufuli, who was the president, and of course he's died. It's very hard for the people of Tanzania, but if you're an individual and you're somewhat interested in Tanzania or interested in the politics, go and research about John Pombe Magufuli. I'm going to put his name in the description, or I'm going to put his name right now in the video. Boom. So, shoe reviews. I recently did a review on this shoe right here, which is the Yeezy 700 Boost V2 Cream. Check that out. Go check that out. Go check that out. Go check that out. The video's up. Go like it. Go share it. Feel me. And if you haven't subscribed, go subscribe as well, because it helps with the algorithms and them thing there. Anyways, this is the high version that I'm going to be reviewing, and then this is the low version which I'm going to be reviewing. These are both the Adidas Forum 84 high and low, and pretty much this shoe came out in 1984, and this shoe has some history to it that maybe not a lot of people had understood in the very beginning. So just to give you some quick info, Adidas had created a shoe that was very pivotal to the game, which was the top 10, and they needed to re-innovate to make a shoe that was a big game changer in terms of what people wore as sneakers and what people had deemed to push culture as well, because back in the day, basketball was a sport that a lot of people had played in, but more importantly, it was a sport that had style, some form of style. For example, a lot of people wore the Converses, the Adidas, they wore the basketball shoes outside. So the Forum 84s was the new shoe that had come out in 1984, and this is what it looked like. And this shoe in particular was a shoe that they had given to Micheal Jordan when he wanted to be with Adidas. And this is a shoe he actually played with as well. Anyways, so I'm gonna get onto the boxes. The boxes, they don't differ that much, they only differ in size. And then I'll do a comparison of the high and the low at the end towards the end of the video. So as you can see here, you have both boxes. One is massive, one is small. I'm going to do the small one just because it's easy to palm with my hands, and it's kind of light. As you can see here, this is the exact same color that they've used for both shoes, which is the low and the high. And the great thing about this box is that it has, I believe, 3 images. These sort of stickmen playing basketball. I don't know if it's going to focus or it's going to get me that image that you can see. I believe you can see, yeah, you can definitely see those images right there. And it has Adidas written all over it. You got the blue box with the Adidas stripe and the Adidas leaf. And as you can see right there, you have your stickmen in white playing ball. So as we go into the bottom of the actual shoe itself, you have these circles with the Adidas leaf, and also the cream right there with the Adidas branding. One is upside down, one is right side up. That's right side up, that's upside down. And also you have this red rubber right here. So it's supposed to be ergonomic, so it's exactly supposed to be on the ball of your foot, where you can pivot around and be efficient in the game of basketball. Anyways, the rubber sole itself continues onwards. Of course, you can see the separation from this sort of a grayish tone to a cream. As you can see there, it goes all around, and then as you can see, it stops right there, and then also it stops, it continues for a bit and from a low profile, and then continues up and to the toe area. And as you can see here, this is supposed to be the EVA that they encapsulated and put a knit on it, because that was a technology back in the day to give you high energy return with the EVA, which is pretty cool. Anyways, as you can see right here, you've also got a grey sort of panel. This is a TPU cup for your foot, sorry. And it does continue on to here, and it does give you a form of arch support right there. As we go on to the top of the actual shoe, the leather is just amazing. It's just beautiful, and this shoe cost £100. So like, what's going on with Nike? Like, what's happening with Nike? Why are they charging extreme prices? But then again, this shoe right here, this shoe released for £209. Was it £200 or £209? Yeah, £209. And then this one, British sterling pounds, if you don't know what I'm talking about. And then this one here was £100, 100 British sterling pounds, right? But this is such beautiful materials. Look, it's so soft. It's so soft. Anyways, I digressed. You know, I was in a different spirit. But anyways, yeah. As you can see here, you got your white, different tones of cream, white, and grey. So you got your white. You got your white there, your cream right there, you know what I'm saying? And you know, you got your different suedes. You know, you got your sort of your brownish. It's not gonna focus on my face. You got your brownish beige there. You know, then you got your grey suede right here. You know, you got your off-white leather. You know, and then this one came with the strap. Another feature as well is that on these white pieces of leather, what they have done is they have dyed the leather like yellow. I don't know if that's going to be able to focus. You know what, it might be better if I focus it on here. So each particular shoe, sorry, each white piece of leather, they've dyed the ends orange, and that is to give this shoe a complete vintage look, as if it came fresh out of a box from 1984. And personally, I do like it. Now, to compare the highs and the lows, as you can see here, there isn't a supreme sort of difference. There isn't really a mad difference. Of course, it's been cut, like there's certain pieces that have been cut to a certain extent, but as you can see here, you definitely have the strap that's been a continuation from this shoe onto the lows, and then also like the leather, you know, some of the leather panels on this high have been taken off to suit the lows, and they've just completed the suede. And then of course, anything else that's mad different? Yeah, and also on the white piece of leather where the strap is, as you can see there, they've pretty much like cut it differently. As you can see, there's a bit of space there, you know. But overall, I think this is a wonderful shoe. I don't personally need this shoe. And another thing is, I don't want this shoe. Firstly, the reason why I don't need this shoe is because I have something very similar in terms of the Boost. I'm not using this shoe's bun up, bro. What's going on here? I have something very similar, which is like the sort of this is definitely Boost. It has very similar color tones, like with the pink, the grayish tone as well. Like if you could just look right there, so you have your grayish Adidas, and then on this one you have your grey Adidas, and of course you have the white and the beige, you know what I'm saying. And yeah, no, this shoe is a very comfortable shoe as well because it has the Boost, whereas this one doesn't necessarily have the Boost. I know what they're trying to do in terms of compete with the Air Jordan 1, because the Air Jordan 1 has just been releasing every single month for the past 3 years, actually maybe even 4 years. And another reason why I don't want this is because I'm gonna show a picture right here, but there is the Nike Air Force Ones. I'm from the era of the noughties, so I grew up in the noughties. I was born in the 90s, grew up in the noughties, and the things and the shoes and the style that I had seen and experienced, the Air Force One lows and the mids are probably my favorite shoe. And there's only one shoe that I've ever seen that mimicked the Air Force One that I liked, and that was the Avirex graffiti shoe. But when I look at this, it doesn't give me the same vibes, it doesn't give me nothing. But I understand and I definitely appreciate the history with this. So this will not be joining the collection, as you can see right here. This will be sent straight away right back. You know, shouts to Royal Mail and the postmen's and the postwomen's and that. Shouts to the DPT. Yeah, you DPT man, them, you man are funny. But yeah, listen, these shoes are definitely comfortable though, I can definitely say that, and the quality is superb. I don't see any glue marks. You know, Adidas have never missed off in terms of their quality as well, you know, and that is very, very surprising. Where was this shoe made? This shoe was made in Vietnam, and this shoe as well, this shoe was made in Vietnam as well. So I think maybe that might be due to the differences, but then again, these two shoes were made in China. Sorry if this is a long super video, but I've just got to say this information so it all gets out there. But yeah, bruv, like, comment, subscribe. I'm gonna end the video, but like, comment, subscribe. I hope you guys enjoy the video, me talking and saying a few things here and there, you know, sharing some pieces of history, things from my history, things of course from the history of Adidas, you know, and the legacy of Micheal Jordan. But definitely, listen guys, like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell for notification, share this video. I am out.